Jarso, the best YouTuber the planet.
Jarso, IT.
Darso.
I think he Jarsoids.
Jarso, thanks for the
Darso! Finally on to the map, and it is 5A already off the bat. We are going fast here from Envy.
Oh, wow. And they'll be able to at least answer back with Marv trading out Wardell. We talked about Wardell and his aggressiveness, but even still, Levi comes out with a trade of his own, and they'll...
Hazed is starting to creep up towards C. He's got a great timing on this.
Oh, he's going to spray them down, at least find one. Still a little low. Crashies with the recon bolt. Thought that was a shock dart. There it is. Right around the corner. Finds the pick out the Hazed. Now we've got a little bit of an even footing. They'll at least get the spike down, but TSM is looking to fight back very quickly.
Yeah, we have a shock dart, and actually the plant gets canceled. That's very nicely done. And that shock dart comes in and shuts it all down. There's just nothing you can do. The utility from TSM to stop the spike from going down, just beautiful to see sight.
Oh, and he backs away as well. The nano swarms come through here for Hazed, and he's still playing close to his chest. Subroza with the opening pick. Wardell with another. And they're stuck in this connector here. It's all downhill.
So the second they know they're in here, the mollies go down, and well, you can't plant the spike anymore. That lets the rotation come in. We'll see if Hazed wants to peek out of the smoke. He does. That's gonna be a great timing for him to get one and maybe a little bit more, but missing that second shot has now led a couple players into A link. So, and we have a couple options how they want to play this, but I think option number one is just get the spike on the ground, make sure you get that money.
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
that was the priority all along, whether they lost everybody, but now they actually have a pretty good foothold in this B site. We'll see how TSM decide to flush things out, and that's a great way to start. Wardell from the opposite side. There's another swing from Victor. Almost gets taken down, and Wardell's out. This could be a little bit more doable here for Envy. They'll now start to push in from A-Link, and they're just stuck. Gravity well. Sheriffs are coming online. 2 players remaining here as the Seekers comes out, and Bang just trying to avoid that flash. He's out of commission. Down to Hazed. And what a great round from Envy to stick it on the B site. Follow suit here from the defense, so that's going to give them a little bit more space to jump peek. They know Ye's in a little bit of a tougher spot. The flash to push him away, and he's going to have to retreat as the Seekers come in. But he's backing right up to the Cosmic Divide. Still, though, Wardell already on the site. Ye's running around with the Frenzy, and it's down to the 1v1. The knives! He runs out of ammo! Levi with the classic! What a round from TSM! Need to fully utilize them, as I'm imagining they would want. And A's pushes up a little bit aggressively to kind of, you know, counterpunch off of that Hunter's Fury. Wardell not going to let them into the C site, but still, Envy not letting those window shenanigans happen once again. Team members remain here for TSM.
You should run.
It's important that they were ready for that one and willing to shut it down. Now the lockdown from on site. TSM can be so hard to get back onto this one with an operator and the man disadvantage. They need that initial pick to make it work. They're trying to find it before the lockdown goes down. They actually destroyed it with the shock darts. Very nicely done at the last possible second, but still coming away worse for wear in these fights. Bang on 3 HP has to run. But those cabbages gonna ruin his plans. A really nice attempt there. And now Victor's onto the B site.
I mean, nice for Subroza, not nice for Wardell. Cabbages ended up getting to him. Doesn't like his greens. Now, of course, with the spike down 4v4, but Subroza's popping in. That's what we like to see, and the op is not going to connect onto Subroza as he's in the back of sight. Finesse holding the angle tight. Now Envy will just take apart every single member that pops in. Levi coming in off the flank route to try to not allow the connector play there. But not really going to come up with a whole lot as TSM are alive and well, except Bang. Bang will have to set this one out. Yay with a quick shot. Another one up to Subroza. This is going horribly for TSM. Still, 2 players remain. Levi and Wardell, the A-side anchors, coming a little bit late to the party. Finesse smelled something was up, and it was Levi.
All right, so Wardell's going to hold on to the operator. Good choice by him. But honestly, like, I love that attack from Envy because, I mean, we go back, their C hits have run into basically the thing that determines whether or not it's a win or a loss is the garage control. You know, a player getting in window, popping down through garage. That time, though,
that doesn't mean that the defender one is going to be just as lucky. It will tag through. Oh no! One player does end up getting detained, and you can see Envy trying to rush over to support. They're pushing in with the Cosmic Divide. Players on the opposite side here, they're waiting for the swing. Breach! They're in! And still Finesse around the bend. He's gonna find one down to just 1v1, and they're playing around the Cosmic Divide. Wardell with the nail in the coffin. A little bit of a different ball game.
it certainly is.
Yeah, Wardell's gonna have more comfort, I think, with his openings on this second half.
What on earth? What an interesting play from TSM. Finesse gets 2 though, and that's gonna stop things for just a moment. Yay in the back of the site as well with the Sheriff.
Down long, walk it down, but now they'll be ready to come through the run and gun from Marved. Hazed is down in action on the opposite side as Finesse gets traded, but Ye is laying in wait with the op, and they have to be a little bit careful. Flash is ready. There's the swing. Ye has to back away. The spray will find its mark, and this is a great opening here for TSM. crashies does cross alongside the way, but did he see him? I don't.
Yeah, Wardell spotted that one. They know this player's going to be long. He just caught the leg at the very last second, so Envy should be known that they're going to be coming down this long area. These positions great for TSM. They're going to be able to stop this one dead in its tracks. Nicely done. His angle is being watched though by 2 players. That's tough. The attack goes on C, and now the timing is perfect for him to lurk up on A. Hazed catches Ye on that A site. Now the spike, he doesn't want to be here anymore. Subroza is now going to be lurking through C. They decide to go into C anyways.
Quick pick here for crashies is still around the bend as Subroza will be taken care of. Still very doable for both sides. 2v3 with a very injured Victor. Seekers come out.
12 seconds. They're not going to do it.
Last player standing.
The swing there from Levi. Marv's got the angle from Flat. Still one more player on. You'll take Ye for Hazed any day of the week. Lockdown, though, has been a useful tool as TSM comes running through, and we're seeing a little bit of a mirror from what we saw in the first half. The peak there from Finesse.
crashies got the spike. crashies lurked all the way up long, so they hadn't been pushing into actual attacker spawn. This round, crashies says, you know what? I'm going to do it, and catches that spike rotating over towards C late. It's just beautiful. So even if Wardell shoots this, he's now given up his position. Ness is playing over on that C site, and now you even have Victor trying to get this crunch on Wardell. Bang is spotted out, tagged up by the dart. Really beautifully done there by that angle yet. You know, he's played similar angles around short, but hasn't gone for that late peek in that hole just yet. Finesse even wins his 1v1, the Killjoy difference, and now TSM pretty much have to commit onto this A site. Wardell gets the first, and that's good, but again, you have to worry about your back this whole time for TSM.
Cosmic Divide to break through into the site. Of course, we do see crashies having a little bit of lineup here with the shock darts, and it goes. Bang gets taken dangerously low, but Finesse on the lurk. Marved wrapping around. Envy are like hungry, bloodthirsty hyenas, and they smell their prey. TSM just trying to hold on here as well. The first swing comes through here for Finesse to jump down. Or thinking about it, Finesse still just stealing the show. It's down to Wardell, and they're gonna flood him out the 4K for Finesse.
Make sure you can spot those rotations coming around, and then get those very late lurks coming in towards the team. Leviathan's waiting for the creep up mid halls though, and now they can attempt to open this door and get onto that A site.
It's a very interesting split still though. A's not quite winning the rest of his team. Levi is a little bit of a problem for Envy. That door just keeps getting open and closed.
It's the little mini game we all love to play.
Yeah. I didn't know this was Valorant Candy Crush expansion, but Subroza's popping oranges, and just down to 2 players here for Envy.
Victor's not ready for it.
For Levi, not ready for it. Just down to Marv, and he's gone too. I've seen maps where it's 5 on the anti-eco.
I love it.
It does get a little crazy. There's the first pick though for Ye on said weapon, but Subroza much more.
Is that thing a Marshall or a shotgun? I can't tell.
Yeah. Still, Envy on this force up is gonna feel the pain being down a member already. You're gonna open the door and hope to see what is on the other side. Marshall here. Crashies and Victor. Victor from the longer range, crashies from the tighter range, and they're looking for Marv on the flank through A lobby. May just be looking for exits. They are kind of just not really forcing the issue. Wardell's getting up close and personal here to Victor. Knows that there's a Marshall on the opposite side, and they need ways out, right? So they have to force these issues as fast as they can. Now they're going to start chasing down crashies. Misses that shot. That has to hurt.
Smoke off mid doors, maybe get a suction in or something like this. Just cause some havoc as Finesse with the spam through the smoke. Just headshots Wardell.
Oh, finds another right over the pipes, and they'll be coming into the pyramids as well. But Envy at this point, not really much to be super excited about as Finesse pops on the swing. And TSM just slowly walk onto the site, and now, oh no, Hazed is in a little bit of trouble, but so the flash isn't quite coordinated as Envy would have hoped. Victor still manages to come out with the even trade, 3v3, as TSM now getting into position. Op v op is available here, as Wardell is going to be looking for Ye and vice versa. Lockdown is plopped.
And look at Subroza on the
Really
minimap.
that good.
So with the lockdown, Subroza has taken this huge lurk on through here, trying to get in from behind on that Hall's player, but Ye actually falls anyways.
That's a very important pick. Now they'll see at least one player kind of struggling to survive. It's Victor, one player remaining. Finesse, he's going to save the weapon.
To that other side, as they have looked pretty good on that one. Notice that Hazed has taken so much up towards that elbow area. Marv not expecting it. Really nice initial pick for TSM. And we'll see what it changes, because right now Envy have committed 4 players towards this A site, and TSM not looked for B just yet.
Wow, Ye's gone. He was looking for an aggressive position. There's going to be the pit that goes up. Victor going up forward, and the pit will go down. Unfortunately, caught by, I believe, the guiding light or something. Couldn't see, was only seeing green.
Walk onto that site too. Envy have given up full control to try and fight back a little bit over mid, and it's going to work. Ye gets one, but they surrender B site.
Yeah, a little bit easier on the retake compared to A, I think. But they still have to deal with it, finding that initial pick. Look at the position here from Victor, able to wrap around, has to go through the smoke, but Wardell's there with the knives. That flank could have been a little bit beneficial to Envy, but they already lose it. Cosmic Divide to go up to make this retake even more challenging, but at least it's going to give Envy the space to push up. They can send some of their utility in. Still nothing here from the Marved utility, as he did not place anything on the B side. Now he's going to plop it down. I like that it's late. Now it goes up. The push on through. Bang's ready behind one of the corners. And Hazed on the opposite side. They're just waiting for them to push in. Come on in. Shot's good there from Finesse. That's Hazed down. Just down to 2 players here is Wardell. Still playing around. Still waiting for Bang on the swing. The push in there from Wardell. Tailwinds forward. Just down to him. But
There's no time.
The spike is ticking. There is no time. Doesn't matter if Envy find success in. It's the Red Bull clutch.
Towards defender spawn. You'll watch them all moving in coordination. This attack from TSM so nicely planned, but a little bit unfortunately there.
No.
crashies finds to end the third. Even with the coordination there, they did not expect that player to be right underneath them. A great fire back from crashies to buy Envy their second round of the half.
Wow, that was phenomenally played. You talk about the timing for Levi to pop out, but it never came. And Crashy just gave them so much respect, so much space, but worked out in the end. But Wardell, hold on a second. 1v3. What do you got cooking up for us? I think these 2 Crashies playing close. He's got it, the 4K on the round.
A couple of shock darts as well. This is exactly what Envy need.
Well, they pop in. Wardell's the first to go. Hazed has the up, strangely so. Still going to find its mark. Wardell has gone hunting. The battle there for Crashies still sour as Levi punches back as well. Maybe 2. Neurothef's going to give them all the information that they know, but that means that Victor's got to turn on the jets to push on in, finds one at least to start, and they're going to try to stop from the doors, but Finesse walks through it anyway, just the tail end of it. Now, popping through the screens, are they going to have to do that? They might just wait things out. There's a flash. Unfortunate, so unfortunate. Just down to Finesse. The quick flick for Hazed and the quick round.
Crashies there. It did stop him from being able to use that to slow things down. Do you get a cheeky turn or no?
Wow.
Crashies is wiggling
God.
around there. The force from using those shock bolts is enough to push him around the corner and let him get picked off.
Oh, Marved is in a really good spot, though. Has the Spectre, but it doesn't matter. He's looking to try to flank them in. There's the spray, looking for at least one. The quick turnaround from Bang. That's the spike down. Subroza still, he's going to be putting on the jets, pushing up forward. Finally deals with Marved, who was lurking around. Victor was also somewhere in all of that craziness. And now it's just down to Finesse. Final round of the half. Can he win this 1v3? He's got the lockdown available. TSM have a lot more to work with. Played slow. Probably not going to be using the lockdown, at least to start. Checking his corners first. Wardell's going to be his first contact point. That's one. Levi knows exactly where he's located, so he's going to try to throw that poison cloud down. Subroza's looking for the swing in, but they can play in and out of all of this smoke. Subroza.
Oh, he saw the arm.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, Finesse. No, didn't see him.
Quick workup towards elbow. I kind of like this as far as attacks go, but you'll notice TSM are not in their own spawn. They are in Envy's spawn and very fast on this rotation to hit Envy from the back.
Oh, very quick pop there from Victor. Bang is down, and Hazed has been overwhelmed. I was wondering how long they were going to survive anchoring down the site, but you can see TSM coming in from the opposite side. But they know this! They smell it off the first pick and trade things out accordingly. The Astra minigame, you know, and you got to do for your team. Just leave this push here from Wardell. No, he's going to take one in the opposite direction. Still Subroza waiting for the swing. There's the pop, and he's being tagged up by the Marshall.
Oh, there is nowhere to go.
Underneath the vent. Crashies in a little bit of trouble, but he's covered by Ye. Finally, when he makes his way out, though, Hazed has that one, but already trades in favor here for Envy.
The Ye crashies duo playing up mid there was absolutely gorgeous. Ye taking that first, you know, duel to then allow crashies to sneak in a little bit closer. Then he gets the trade with the Spectre. Beautifully done. And you know what? One of the things you have to learn bringing a new Jet into the roster is how you play those initial frags, looking for those initial plays. Very nicely done by that duo. Look at your map, though. A long push up through mid in towards defender spawn from Marv. It's all about the timing here. If he can catch Bang on this cross here, and Bang, don't know if he suspects it. He's a little bit cautious to make that push come on through, but Marved, oh, it's so good on the timing. Just one more second. He turns away. This is all he needs. He hears them running. Doesn't get the shots, though.
No, Marv. No, just down a Victor. That feels so bad if you're Marved. He did take them low, though, so we do have to consider that. A guiding light to pop out. Still lots of players. Too many angles to cover. Very well done.
Push into Nest. This seems to be just a straight-up B hit. They can come in at multiple different angles, but you have to be able to clear arches. That's going to be one of the hardest here. Crash is going to have to come up with that one, but Bang gets his.
Wow. Oh, Ye is just on fire. Then the angle here from Marv looking deep mid, and he's going to run right into Wardell. Still very doable for TSM. They just have to kind of get back together. Hazed is going to be the first contact point. Wardell's going to be running right into the open arms of crashies and doesn't spot Wardell on the bridge there. Now, 2v2. No, this is not the way it's supposed to be going. Finesse now alone on the site. 1v2. This is very doable for TSM.
I don't actually think there's a Molotov on the spike either. He's got them in the back of sight, in the entrance towards B as well. So it's going to come down to the guns here to make it happen. Here's the tap. Sees heads!
Oh, it's close. Oh, they just need to wrap around. Oh, he's sticking it. Oh, Finesse! One more player. There's not enough time. Finesse with the Red Bull clutch. Watching those potential door flanks that could come in from TSM, but they're not looking for the spike, and he's going to lose his life. They know where Subroza is for the moment. For that, at least they're not playing for the site. Does Envy go hunting?
Gone.
At least for one.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, because at this point, you've strung a couple rounds together for Envy. They're not going to be hurting their pockets for money in this one, whereas you know Wardell went for the operator. 1 HP through the wall. Wardell gets a couple, and again, are geared up around that A site. That lurk up through Hall has been very good for them, and now, of course, there's no ultimate to stop them. Yay gets Wardell. The op is down, and now Envy are going to try and burst into the site.
Oh, it's unfortunate for Levi, just trying to spray through the flash. Does end up getting caught. Subroza on this really deep push up through mid. There's going to be a player up the ropes. Doesn't spot him. Down he goes. And still the flash looking to pop through. The turret is down there to support. The swing from Crash. He still finds its mark there from Finesse, and it's just down to lonely old Hazed.
Wow. I mean, the timing that was on was brutal. Finesse, he's going to get traded again. Look at this. Like every single time, Envy, and there's 2 players staring straight at him on the crossfire.
It's broken, and it's not really quite communicated to Levi. Subroza in a little bit of a troubling spot himself. Manages to stay alive. Not only that, but find a pick onto Crash. He's pushing in through Cave. The spray from Marv. Oh, that's dangerous. Subroza, you're in trouble. Getting cooked alive. That's fresh Subroza for you. 2 ultimates now in combination for Envy. Spots out Hazed from range, but now they can get to safety. This round is igniting. Marv gets spot from behind the pyramids, but the Viper Spit is protecting the opposite side. The swing through! Hazed is down, just down a Bang. You got injured members, and now it's the 1v1. The pick goes down, the 1v1 to spray the Vandal! It's Finesse to tie us up! Position as the Cabbages are coming his way. He's got to back away, and go back away to give them a little bit more space. Oh, he's leading them so far away, and he's going to still find a pick regardless. One more body peek there from Subroza. Will find those Guardian shots, but they're prepared over towards the A side. Levi playing close to his chest, playing tighter angle with the Spectre, but he's being volleyed out of position. Finds Marv! Oh, does he find that second? Crashy still finds one on the way out, but he's all on his lonesome now. Subroza and Wardell, name a better combination for TSM. And Wardell, that's always been such a pivotal factor. Smoke to allow Ye to push in, but I think Finesse did not intend to molly Ye off from his passageway, and he's playing so close. Oh, Hazed gets the jump. What a great opening pick. The Cabbage is now finally coming through. They're looking to execute. They're being pushed in. Bang alongside Levi are getting overwhelmed on the B site, and Levi's just stuck in this pit now. Has to play on both sides, but the neural theft is going to help out so much. Finds a pick onto Marved. That's going to open things up. They're taking them apart one player at a time. It's just Victor. This is what map 3 feels like. Victor, his odds are all against him. It's still a possibility. 1v3. Pit is up. Levi's playing within it. He's and Wardell long from the site. No, Victor's
30
here.
seconds
First
left.
one peeks. Levi just has to wrap around. He's waiting for the jump through. Pillar. Shot's good for Wardell, though. The pillar in through tree, and they get the initial contact play off some of that utility. The paranoia in Hazed with a fast dink onto Victor, and that is the exact blitz that you don't want. They lose their fast player, and they're all relatively low. They're going to push in, do what they can, but they're all so low they can't afford to take this fight. 3v4 as Subroza's let them back away.
Look at the patience, though. Again, TSM do not leave their sights. Like, Bang has not left B. Crashies, or sorry, Leviathan considered walking towards mid, decided to go actually back, but now Crashies has pushed all the way up towards ramp, up into A heaven. There's 2 players hell, so he can't actually get a good angle on them. But when Envy decide to attack this site, they are not going to expect a player being up here. They can get that crunch, but very low
30
HP to
seconds
work
left.
with on Marved and Ye.
They have a recon bullet. Yep,
Oh, there it is.
And they know exactly where they're looking at least one player. There's the first player that drops in. They're all so low, just down to Marv, 29 HP, going up against Wardell, and of course he's got it. Anything else to work with. Has to have Bang lead him. No utility, no Lear, no nothing. They've got to go in completely dry. Hazed coming in from the backside there. The door's closed, which means Finesse is going to really struggle to get back into the site. They find 2 picks fast, and now it's just down to Finesse, who was lurking the whole time. Up in heaven, it's ticking. If he can take out Bang, he can win the round. No, Hazed.
Play over towards Catwalk. See if they can get it catch through tiles. It's a good tag from Ye, and even gets Wardell. Ye showing up big.
Oh man, that's off down. Marshall versus Subroza, like, come on, you guys can't finish him. You guys can't finish him. He's off the swing there. Smoke off to let them into the A side. Spike still nowhere near as the shock darts come in. Subroza alive with 3 HP. See Marv to close the door. They're going to try to break things down in the meantime.
Subroza just finds 2, a third. Crashies is able to trade him back, but good lord. Subroza shutting down the sheriffs of Envy with ease.
I think sometimes this lurk from Finesse is going to be kind of put in question. You can see he's joining now, but he has to.
Spike planted.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the luxury of having additional members that are there to support Crashies, particularly Marved or Victor or Ye. 2v3, doable, but going to be difficult. Burberry spots 1 player out, and Finesse here, he's going to have to worry about the players rushing in. 1 player already tagged. They drop down. Finesse finds Bang, but he was the injured member. Quick trade there. Levi just going to make it a nightmare for Finesse, but now the 1v1! The Red Bull clutch for Finesse!
That's when he made the rotation over, but Finesse is able to mix it up.
My God.
And
Oh,
Bang
no.
gets one through the smoke, because why not?
And that smokes down. They don't have anything else to work with for the rest of this round. If you count Ye Smokes, who has now been spotted. Hazed knows where he is. They might need the support to help deal.
You
They
should
just have to wait. Wardell's coming. Hazed can back away. Shot's gonna miss. Is he gonna boost up? No. Uh-oh. I'm dealing with this lockdown. Levi! Oh, he even gets that second shot. They're just waiting for the lockdown to give him the space to get in. Wardell's gone. As they push on and Showstopper to get the space into the site. The site has been cleared, but the spike officially being planted. Ye just picking off anybody who deems themselves equivalent to push in. I think they are worthy. You are not. Ye is just taking names. There's his third. That's the third name. You'll get Bang. Another round for Envy.
Looking straight down. Do them all kind of at the same time. It's very convenient on that jet. And they've got full control over the site. They can slice off half the map and just shut down any entrance into this area. TSM might have to think about saving here. We've got an Operator and Odin, two fairly expensive guns. But Envy are still on the hunt with that lurk. I mean, like, what is this? What is this from Finesse? He's just all the way up here, just is guessing Subroza is going to be here, is guessing there's going to be that save call coming in from TSM, and Marved is on the attack as well.
These B hits have been very, very deadly. Okay, close the door, but don't survive. See the door close. Now Marv is going to use his own utility to get in, but B hits have been very good. We talk about that tiles look from TSM. I don't really know. Okay, Wardell finds another one. Even still with these mid looks.
Finesse has no help here to get this cross going over, and Subroza's going to revive as well, so they're calling back Yay. Crashies in a good position to knock down the resurrection, and the distraction actually lets them into the B site. Look at that. So chaotic this round with the res and with the peek out of Pizza that Yay's even able to get a third, and they're going to put the spike on the ground.
Yeah, but Yay's really low. Levi can definitely make this work. Swaps to the op. I don't know if that's the best choice, at least initially, to look in. No, he's going to go with it. Okay. Has shock darts available. Has the drone available as well, but may not want to drone in the off chance that he gets swung on. Alarmbot's going to spot him out. Yay. Getting close towards me. Look at the timing on this utility. The swing. He has no choice.
And towards mid now from Envy.
Yeah, this is a great spot for Subroza. Oh no, position given up, but Ye's still not looking. Oh no, still manages to cross. How has Subroza gone unchecked? Oh, this is not good. Wardell. Subroza finally finds a pick on the last lurking member. Finesse Ye is the last member standing, and he can do all that he can, all that he might. A great round from TSM.
Well, for the post plant, or to try and clear someone off site. Looks like they want to try and clear him in the back there. Crashies gets his, and maybe a tag on site too. Wasn't able to find that onto Leviathan, but one is exactly what you're asking for.
Oh, the TP here from Subroza. He's looking to help out. He doesn't want them to get the control, but they've already lost Levi. It's just down to Subroza. The dunk from the showstopper. Wardell finds a consolation prize.
Make sure they can get onto that site with relative ease, and Bang is going to get hunted down here. There's one more. Don't turn the corner. Don't turn the corner. Or TSM if they're trying to steal a round on a scattered buy.
Oh, yeah. Wardell, be careful. You might get swung on. Yep. Okay. He's just trying to retreat, trying to get a little more space. Playing it close. Finds Finesse. Things are looking real good for this last round for TSM. 2 players now remain as they are entering into the site. Great positioning. One player gets cooked up, and that's the spike carrier as well, just down to Marved. And all these upgrades have been collected by TSM.
There's not really anyone holding. I think Finesse is playing over by Switch, so they can get in here pretty easily. Maybe start pressuring up towards A Heaven as well if they wanted to move on in, but it's going to be Envy forced way back on the site, but Finesse gets the first.
Uh-oh, paranoia. Finesse gets taken down. And of course, Marv just trying to provide some cover fire. Doesn't quite make it up, but Ye's already here. This is a much faster retake than TSM might be anticipating, and Ye has to back away because the Sheriff's not quite working out. Wardell playing close to his chest. This is just down to a couple members. 2v2. Ye and Crashies working in tandem. Spike's still not planted. Lukrembo to give them intel. That's Wardell down, and Hazed, you gotta move up, bud. The Spike's nowhere near you. That's the round for Envy. Find the frag. Subroza has to back away. Marv's like, what the heck? How did I lose all my HP? Bang now pushing in. Doesn't have a lot of time, but guess who's there? It's the turret. Crashies off the swing. Levi just popping off, making sure that they can get to this B site successfully. Ender 2v3 still very doable for Envy here.
An operator in the hands of Ye. I mean, it means he has to find this first pick, or it's almost all over. You still have
2v2 for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, Hazed is playing outside of B main, right? He's not even going to give the kill over. He might even have post-plant mollies or something convert into a kill. They got like some damage down on the spam through, or you had Subroza pushing up through mid to try and get some damage down himself, but I think that there's 3 players actually stuck over on that A site. And, well, Wardell gets the kill with the boost here. Spike is stuck outside of the wall, and they're getting slowed down by that turret. They have to deal with Finesse before they get the spike on the ground.
I like this from Finesse. He's not taking the fight to Wardell. He's just trying to take the fights as they come. He finds one as a result. Does get traded. Bang healed up. Armor online. That overheal. We're just trying to decide. Oh, they can get a res.
Get the res, yeah.
Very, very good.
Are there any bodies they... Okay, there is a body, yeah, that was over on lane that they're able to get very nicely, but crashies is here. The timing works out, and now it's a 2v1. Wardell, can you do it?
Oh no, it was the bait, the res bait. That has to hurt. It's the champion. He's gonna hold on to the
Two players detained.
Two players get detained. They don't know where Finesse is. They'll punch them in the mouth hard. As two players, 3-4 will come down fast.
And leave B main before the lockdown hit, but they didn't, right? Like, you had Marved, who was stuck over in logs and had a smoke down that he could have put in B main and then crossed, maybe gotten out of that situation. Sure, you have to worry about getting spammed on through, but they're giving you a little bit better of a chance, I do feel like.
Kind of pointless for Arena. Lockdown to make matters even worse here for TSM, and they're going to want to try to force the issue. They don't really have a Sova to deal with this, so they're going to just send Wardell. Showstopper in. Good luck. Still finds two on the way out, and now Victor just trying to hide, but the detain is coming. Uh-oh! And that's banged down. Hazed now in a 1v3 has nothing left in the tank. That is match point for Envy.
Spike will go back over towards the B side, but again, Envy are not biting on this fake whatsoever. Hazed is killed outside of A, and now they know, hey, it is on. TSM over towards the B side, but Envy are locking it down.
Oh no, this is not ending well. Two players remain, Subroza and Levi. These are the players that can get the job done. Victor falls first, but still Subroza on lane, having to drop down. That's what he's gonna do. Shots good for crashies, and Envy will advance.